about grooming and how to groom a horse. But first we're going to start with haltering because you need to be able to halter and tie or cross tie your horse before you groom them. So when you halter a horse, you're just going to grab their head like this, and you're going to slip it over the nose, and then bring this part over like that, and then you're just going to fasten it. You don't want it too loose, you don't want it too tight. I mean, this fits them pretty good. So then you're just going to cross tie them. So that way he doesn't escape or he doesn't try to bite me or anything like that. Okay, so to start out with, we're going to use a curry comb. And what this does is it helps with the dirt off their body. So when you use this, you're going to go in circular motions all over their body, in small circular motions, and it'll help break up the dirt, and you'll be able to use a body brush and go over it. This also helps with circulation. It just helps with their skin. So after you do this everywhere on their body, you'll go over with a body brush like I said. So there's hard and soft. I like to use the softer ones just so you can press a little bit harder and not hurt the horse. So you'll do this everywhere and you'll just go all over him. And you can also do their legs, which you should, especially if they have leg wraps. So you'll just go all over their legs and get all the dirt off. So if you're going to put pillows on and their legs are clean and you don't have anything trapped underneath of there. So when you're brushing them, make sure you do this area in the girth area, like where the saddle will go and where their bridle will go on their face, like right up here. Make sure you brush that really, really well so that way there isn't dirt or anything under there, so when you ride them they don't get irritated, especially when they get hot and sweaty, and if there's like dirt pinched up in here in the girth, it can cause girth sores and make them uncomfortable. So make sure you clean that very well. Okay, so next we're going to pick up their feet. So when you go to pick up their feet, you're just going to run your hand along his leg so he knows what you're doing. And I like to cluck to him when I go to pick up his foot. And make sure you don't you want to squat, but make sure you stay out of their way. So if they're going to be stupid or kick you or something, you can move. So I'm just going to ask him to pick it up. And then you're just going to hold it and just clean it out. And with horses that don't have shoes like this, you'll just go next to the frog and just clean out all that area. And be gentle around the frog so you don't hurt it anymore or rough it up a little bit. So you're just going to do that until you get all the dirt and rocks and whatever's in there out. And then you're going to gently set it down. Don't just drop their feet because that's really not good for them. So next I'm going to show you how to do the back leg, which is pretty similar to the front legs, but you need to be more careful because they can kick you. Some of them might, and they don't really like. I mean, some of them, they do like to pick up their feet, but just be careful. So you're going to do it the same way. Run your hand along his leg and cluck to him. See, you just need to be careful, stay out of the way. And you're just going to do the exact same thing. Get all the dirt out. Make sure you go along the frog. Same thing as the front leg. And you're going to do that with all 4 feet. I'm only going to show you the front and the back in a second. Okay, so next we have their mane and tail. And when you're doing this, just remember that they don't really have nerves. So you don't have to worry about hurting them. If you have to pull a little bit, it's not going to hurt them. So don't worry about that. And it's just like combing your own hair. You're going to start at the ends and work your way up to the top. And you're going to do that with the entire mane. So you're just going to do the bottoms first and work your way up to the top. And you're going to do the same with the tail. But with our horses, the tails are up, except for his and Dad's, he doesn't have a tail. But for any other horse that their tail is up, you're just going to do their feathers. And when you do the tail, make sure you don't stand directly behind him because you can That way we want to be safe this entire time. So like I'm going to stand to the side. I'm going to have my hand on him. I'm going to be petting him. I'm going to be talking to him. I'm going to make sure he knows that I'm over here. So that way, if he does freak out or something, at least we're both on the same level. So when we do this, like I said, we're going to stand to the side. And it's the same thing as the mane. You're just going to start at the bottom. And then you're just going to work your way to the top of the tail. And you're going to do all of it. So if your horse's tail is down, then you're just going to have a lot more hair to brush. And then if your horse does have a forelock, which Bob doesn't, you would just do the same thing on the forelock. Don't stand directly in front of him. Same reason you wouldn't want to stand behind him. If he goes forward, he's going to run you over. So just be safe and careful and make sure the horse knows where you're